Backflips.
Backflips.
They're really easy.
Easy.
And if you don't get them, we will kill you. Yeah. 5 steps to a backflip. The jump, the peek, the tuck, the spot, and the landing.
Preach it, brother.
Alright. Let's start with step 1, the jump. You're gonna want to bring your arms up because your arms are like weights, and it's like a pendulum, like a fucking like pirate ship.
Ain't that the truth?
And then you throw them and you go up. And then the more you throw them, the higher you go, obviously. Don't stop your arms here, throw them all the way up here.
Did you hear that also?
I think
You're gonna want to squat down too. Squat down, I'd say like a pelvic thrust, like there. So squat down this much and then float up. So
Elvis would have done a fantastic backflip.
a good jump would look like this.
Except leaning back a little bit, slightly.
And step 2, the peak. Basically what's going to happen is if you actually commit to this, you're going to jump up, and then you're going to feel your chest start to lift, because when you hit your peak, you're going to want to let your body flow backwards. Your chest is going to lift up, and then you're going to want to throw your head back. Well, it's all preference, but I throw my head back. And then as this is all happening, you're going to tuck your knees in.
Principal Myers sucks dick.
Principal Myers sucks dick. Just tuck your knees in as hard as you can. And now a good example, a good drill that I used to learn about peeking and tucking is this. You're going to start on the ground. And then you're going to throw your arms back as hard as you can. Alright? Like in Fight Club. Throw your arms in the second the arms hit the ground, you tuck your knees in. So it's going to look like this. Or like this. Alright? And step 4, the spotting.
The spotting.
Essentially, when you're up and you've tucked, hold your tuck. A lot of people, when they first tuck, they'll just slap their knees and just disregard it. And yeah.
This ain't no quad A steppers.
That's what I used to do.
Yeah, and this ain't no quad A steppers. And yeah, people who don't hold their tuck might fall on their face and suck. So yeah, basically you're just gonna throw your head back. And if you throw your head back, you'll be able to see the ground. And that's when you'll know to open up your tuck. And when you land, you're gonna want to land, I'd say, toes first and down to your heels. Don't land directly on your heels or else you'll bruise them, and that really sucks. So when you land, just like take it on your toes first, but then immediately transfer to the heels so that the shock doesn't like hurt any of your toes. All right. And when you're first starting, it's normal if you land like this, or like this, or like this, you fall backwards a little bit. But as you get better, you'll land more and more upright. All right. Now I'll show you an example of a backflip.
Alright, watch this example of a backflip. Oh, no, him!
Alright. These are really fast. So yeah, essentially backflip, step by step. Put them all together. You need 3 things to do a backflip.
3 things!
Legs, balls.
Arms, legs, and balls.
Here's my backflip.
Important appendages.
Arms, legs, and
All the
testicles.
appendages,
Whee!
they stick
Also
out.
the essentials
Stuck
of porno.
like a
That's
bounce.
the tutorial for the backflip.
You're forgetting
Titties.
one thing.
Hey man, stop filming. Stop filming. Oh!
I was gonna